What would a bedtime story sound like? Once upon a time, there was a guy named YandereDev, and he was streaming a game called The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And he was really sleepy, and he knew he should go to bed, but he couldn't seem to stop playing the game. It was just the weirdest darn thing. And he was basically so addicted to the game he didn't want to stop. So he started kind of like procrastinating. Like, oh, what can I do to ensure that I can play video games for just a little bit longer before I have to stop? So he came up with an idea. His idea was that he would start telling a story. And the story, here's the clever part, it wouldn't necessarily have an ending, because he would be telling the story of what was happening right at that moment in time. And if he tells a story as it's unfolding, then it can't have an ending. So as long as he keeps telling the story, he doesn't have to go to bed. The next thing that happened is that as he was bowling, he tried to bowl a strike, but he actually only knocked down 8 pins. This made him very upset, and he screamed, "Fuck this stupid fucking game! Fucking bullshit!" And then he continued reciting his story. He wondered whether or not it was going to be possible to knock down those remaining 2 pins. It looked like it was not going to happen, and he was very disappointed and sad as the snowball rolled past the last 2 pins, not even coming close to hitting them. But he was not deterred. He decided to go yet again, to try one more time. Uh-oh. He realized something. He had said one more time. One more time would imply that this was the final time he would roll before he would stop. Which is very sad because with this slip of the tongue, he had now committed to stopping as soon as this minigame had come to an end. And it would not be ending on a good note, because he had once again failed to land a strike. Not a good note to go out on. But it seemed possible, in fact probable, that he would in fact get that last pin. He crossed his fingers, and nothing really good happened. Nothing. There was no good events. Just sad events. Just sadness and unhappiness. And this is when everyone learned that the developer had actually lied when he said it was his last attempt. He planned to go again. He planned to keep bowling until he got his strike, because, in his words, "God fucking damn it, I'm getting a fucking strike if it kills me, fuck!" And so he continued to bowl. He lined up the shot, threw the fucking snowball, and he actually got a strike. This meant 2 things. Number 1, he could go to bed satisfied. And number 2, he had to stop playing the game and go to bed. Bittersweet.